Hey, this is a bit of a video response from mickmerr and Machine Robo. Anyway, I'll do two today. The first one we'll do is, of course, everyone knows Scooter from the terrible Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Don't feel like Hanna-Barbera characters to me. They definitely do feel more like the Machine Robos that they're intended to be. Because they got these solid, blocky lines and cool sticker decals. Their stickers are amazing on these guys. And of course the die-cast metal and the nice joints. Sometimes the joints themselves are made out of die-cast. Most of them are very future-proof in other than some of them, many of them having rubber wheels and rubber treads for some of the tanks. So, size comparison. Here's a Transformers alternator, and as you can see, he's pretty well scaled to alternators. That it would be Mirage, though he definitely does look awesome on either your Banaltech or Alternator's Convoy, because he is red, and that'd be a nice thing to put in Convoy's bed. I've seen some cool pictures. And yeah, you could probably get a Human Alliance to drive it too. But let's just unfold it. It's very involved transformation, honestly. Much more than you would think it would be, because I've already unfolded the arms and the legs, flipped it over. This part becomes the chest. It was the front of the cycle, and then his head flips up on the wheel well. But it's just neat how this foot section has so many joints in it to allow it to form that way. He's not as much of a dork, I think, as a toy as he is on the show. He actually does look like some very presentable robot, though he doesn't exactly look like he's meant for combat. He does indeed look like he's meant for walking around a base and, I don't know, organizing things. Okay. He's a renegade, and Waterwalk has always been my favorite Gobot toy, because this was the only Gobot toy I ever had as a kid in the 80s. He's an awesome color scheme already. I mean, as you can see, he's a water landing plane. Very unusual alt mode, with his pontoons down here, which have caster wheels on them. Oh, you can see his head. Typical Gobot syndrome. But if you check out the cockpit, you can actually make out all these dials and buttons and stuff in the metallic sticker. I always liked that. Underneath the plastic window screen. Very cool to look at as a kid. And then his just very vintage looking beige and orange color scheme. Aw, dude, nothing beats it. Let's just... Probably had a different, probably had a more vibrant color scheme in Machine Robo, but I actually only prefer him like this. He has another version. He's a fairly involved transformation as well. Pull down the legs, and then these spikes that connect up there, these pegs, flip in. Nice flying. Oof, he's already a plane. Okay. And he's got pretty good articulation due to the transformation here. As you can see, he can do all this. He's a pretty good robot. I mean, he's got lots of detail in his chest, lots of nice stickers. He's even got some crazy 80s robot shades. Not really a visor, more like shades. And it's not a bad head sculpt. He's got a mouth, he's got a nose. Sort of topped off by this helmet that is really the cockpit of the plane. And his wings can be positioned however you need them, so try not to bump them around too much, because on my original they just snapped. But on this one, which I purchased later for nostalgia, yeah, they're perfectly fine. This is a great condition Waterwalk. There's Waterwalk. He's awesome. And Scooter. Here, I hope you enjoyed that.